Hi everyone, it's Tammy with the Frou-frou Studio, and we are back to do week 36 of the Margarete Miller weekly assignment. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. And I'll do a quick explanation in case you weren't familiar. Margarete Miller has a weekly assignment challenge that you can find either the planner or the prompts in her Etsy store, which is called Mellowmiller. And basically what it is it is a weekly challenge to make a collage using the prompts that she gives you for the week. Normally what she does is she will give you 5 prompts and a bonus prompt. And you can choose to do the 5 prompts. If there's one of the prompts that you don't like or don't have, you can substitute the bonus, or you can do all of them, which is what I normally do. For week 36, she really doesn't have a list of prompts. The prompt reads, which animals and insects make distinctly identifiable sounds? Collage with images of these creatures. And I am going to make a disclaimer from the beginning. I did not like this prompt, and I really struggled to figure out what I was going to do. So we're just going to go for it and hope for the best on this one. Part of the problem was I don't really have a lot of stuff in my stash that has different animals that make distinct sounds. You know, I could have done like all birds. I have lots of birds. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use something, you know, different animals. And so I did find in my stash, these vintage cards that are they're actually like advertising cards for sewing machines and sewing machine parts and things like that. And so I pulled out 4 of those that I thought, this one, I don't know what it originally was, but I pulled out 4 of those that I thought, you know, made distinct noises. We have a sheep, we have a rooster, we have a horse, and we have a donkey. So that's the animals I'm going to use. I am not going to use my original cards. I made a copy of them, so I'm going to be using the copies. And then I thought, well, they kind of look like postcards. So I'm going to tie in some digital postcards that I got from Rachel at Roxy Creations. And then I have some vintage stamps that I'm going to use. And then I have some rubber stamps that I'm going to use off to the side. So that's where we're going to go. Like I said, I'm not real happy with it, but we'll see what happens and how it comes out. That was the only way that I could figure out how to kind of tie in, because of the size of my animals. You know, just these, using these, if I fussy cut them out, I didn't feel like that they were going to work. And I really like the fact that they look so aged and worn, and I like the backgrounds too, so I really didn't want to cut the images out. So this was a way that I thought I could tie them all in. So the first thing I'm going to do is ink around everything, and I will try to do that as quickly as I can. And while I'm doing that, I will tell you that I use, I'm using just like a 9x6 sketch pad to do my collages on. And the sketch pad that I was using is full, and so I had to pull some pages out of a different one. And then once the year is finished and I've done the whole entire year, I will put them in some sort of an album to keep them, because they are just for me. And so there is a playlist that has all of my previous collages for this year in it. I did participate in this last year as well, but I didn't start until about week 15, and I did not make, I did not do videos for them. They are on my Instagram, the pictures, and you can find them under, you know, the CW Planner hashtag for last year, but I did not make videos. So that is that. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day and is having a good week so far. We're finally getting a little bit of break from the heat. It still gets hot, you know, up in the day, but the mornings are starting to be nice and cool, which is nice. You know, you're not getting up and it's 80 degrees when you get up in the morning, so that's always a good thing. Okay, I'm going to ink around this whole page, and then we're going to create kind of a background, just so we don't have such a white surface to work on. And I'm going to use a script stamp for that. And this is a big old nice script stamp that I like to use. And I got this at Hobby Lobby a couple years ago, so I'm not sure if it is still available or not. And I'm just gonna randomly kind of stamp and get us the background going. Won't be a lot of it showing, so I'm not worried about it being perfect or anything like that. Okay, so we'll get that one over here. And then I also have this one that just looks kind of like splotches. And I'm going to put some of those down. Especially around the corners or edges, because that's where it's going to show the most. Okay, so we've got our background, and that was Archival Ink in Coffee, if you're interested in the color. Now, I also have this rubber stamp that is like postal cancellations, and I'm going to randomly just put some of those. That one up there could be, there we go. Okay, so now we have a background. Like I said, most of that will be covered up, but at least we have something going on. All right, So now I'm going to just kind of layer these in some form or fashion here. So I want to get my, and 4 may be too many. I may end up having to do 3 instead of 4, but we're going to try 4 and see if we can get 4 in here. We may have to do just 3. Let's see. I was trying to avoid maybe something like that. We could do maybe like that. I think I may switch these two. And then turn this one. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of glue from the top down so that everything stays in place. If I can get my glue to work. I haven't used it in a day or so. If I can get it all glued to each other, then I can pick the whole thing up and glue it to the page. Another thing you can do, of course, is take pictures and take a picture of it and then, you know, put it all back in place once going by the picture. But I'm filming with my camera, so I can't do that. I'm filming with my phone. Whoops. we can pick it all up, put the glue on it. And glue it down. And then I'm going to take my scissors and trim off anything that is in excess. Okay, and then my idea is to take these stamps and place those kind of like on top of the postcard and the picture to kind of bring those together a little bit. Okay, and again, I will trim this off. All right, now we're going to take and do some stamping here. Let me put my... All right, so let me remind myself what these look like before I start going stamp crazy. Okay, so that's an airmail stamp. Oh, sticking. Okay, so that one's a page stamp. Oops. And that one's a received. Okay, and then on this one, I think I just want the little lines. Okay, and then I've got some other little numbers. I need to put my 36 on here. Make sure I got that a little straight. Okay. And this one just says filed. Except right there, it says aisled. See if I can fix that. There we go. Close enough. Okay. What else do I want? I feel like it needs something right there. Let's see if I have something. Special delivery, I can see it right. Right off the bat. Here's one that says parcel post. Via airmail. It's really small. I don't really see anything else. It's going to benefit anything. I'd like to have something like right in there. I'm not really seeing what I'm wanting. Sorry, I'm trying to pick all these little things up. They're not cooperating. I believe all these are too big. Yeah. All right, so let's glue down these few. Oops, about put the glue on the wrong side of the piece of ephemera there. Okay. Okay, get the pin in there. There we go. All right, so let's do just a tad for little splatters to kind of tie everything in. And then I think I'm going to take my antique linen and kind of tone this down a little because I feel like it's screaming white. next to everything else. Alright, I think that's it, guys. So again, it was which animals and insects make distinctly identifiable sounds, collage with animals using these creatures. So we have our donkey, our sheep, our rooster, and our horse. And like I said, not my favorite, but I think we have met the requirements. And we can call week 36 done. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I will see you again on Thursday for I Saw It on Pinterest. Bye.